Hey, welcome today. SweetGeorgiaPam.com is the website. Don't forget, she's got a downloadable guide. I assume it's free, Pam, right?
It's free. Yes.
Free downloadable
Hooray.
guide. I didn't write down free. I don't know why. Called 6 Nights to Better Dream Recall. And don't forget, she also has a free half-hour Zoom session to remap your direction spiritually and talk about your dream. You can always DM, direct message Pam on the socials at Sweet Georgia Pam. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget you can leave a description of your dream in the comments, and we will potentially use it in a future show. All right, today's dream, Pam, is from TikTok. I know you're on TikTok as well. I am too, but you're a lot more successful than me. And this comment was, once I was Sky from Paw Patrol, but there's also been similar comments like, once I was Matt Damon, right? So you've gotten some comments from people. So once they were something, Sky, again, Paw Patrol, an animated character or an actual movie star.
Yeah. Yeah. So being somebody else.
Being somebody else, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good one. One of the ways that you can think of your dreams is to look at every aspect of your dream as a part of yourself. So all the things in dreams that came from your unconscious for whatever reason, they're in there for a purpose. Mm-hmm. And the dreamer in the dream represent your ego identity. So everything I know to be Pam in the waking world, when I go to sleep, I'm aware of those parts of myself. And so those are me as the dreamer participating in the dream. So I'm going somewhere with this. So when I dream and I am not myself, then I am stepping out of my ego and I am exploring through the eyes of someone else. I'm exploring a different type of identity. Like a Paw Patrol cartoon dog. Or a sexy actor who's very well known for all of his acting
and action. Well, an action star too, right? Does that have an element to do with it? Maybe that he always portrays, active, strong, that kind of thing.
Yes. So just like we've talked about in previous episodes, the characters in dreams that are well known. Sky from Paw Patrol is a character that is well known, represents the things you associate with that character. So the positive or negative qualities or character traits that you associate. So Sky is,
which one is Sky?
Friendly. Is Sky the helicopter?
I assume that makes sense, right? Because my son wasn't a big Paw Patrol fan. So if it was PJ Masks, I could tell you which one. All right, you continue. You know what? That's why.
Well, I'm thinking now. I'm like, oh, is Sky she's the female character? She's the girl that is.
I think it is.
Oh my God.
No, I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
Okay. Well, okay. So let's just go with Paw Patrol for a second, because now
Sky is the female. Yeah, she is the female dog. I won't. I won't say what came to mind. On Paw Patrol, yes.
Okay, now I can't get it out of my head.
She's that of Paw Patrol. No,
okay. But so the way that I do dream work is I step into a dream as if it is my own. So if I envision myself having a dream where I am the female dog of Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol is authority figures. Paw Patrol is the, this team of community helpers, community rescuers.
Oh, I guess we should explain what Paw Patrol is, not to interrupt you, but it is an animated show.
Yes.
And it's all, and like she said, it's a team of dogs that are different, helpers in the community. One's a firefighter, one is a police officer, and they have different one's a construction worker. And they all team together to fix problems. And Sky, yes, is the one that flies the helicopter. Okay. But yes, they're all authority figures.
They're all authority figures, and it's a kid's show. It's a cartoon. It's a kid's show. So see, this is where like I go deep, y'all. I go deep.
That's what I love
So
about you. Yes,
I,
go
oh,
deep, go
people are
deep.
like, oh, what does sky mean? I'm like, well, it's an authority figure from your childhood because it's a kid's show and it's a cartoon. So what I'm wondering, if I'm dreaming this, is what part of my own inner, um, what experiences have I had in childhood where I was the rescuer?
Oh,
And what of those experiences is playing an important role in my waking life right now? Because again, like we talked about, when I step out of my identity, I'm stepping out of my ego and I'm reflecting on some other aspect of like, I want to embody some other character other than myself. So I'm trying to integrate the skills that I learned as a child in that time when I was playing the rescuer role.
mm-hmm.
I want to step into that and own that and walk in those shoes again to help my waking life right now somehow.
Interesting. See, that's why I
Mhm.
love how you go deep, because we talk about how dreams can be a healing tool for yourself, because only you can truly, at the end of the day, know what this dream is about, right? And it's your
Yeah.
body trying to tell you something. It's not just, I mean, because for a lot of people, they think, oh, it's because I ate pasta last night, right? Or, I ate spicy food last night.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily all that a dream is about.
Yeah. 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 The reason that your dreaming mind chooses the experiences that it does is purposeful. Sky was there was a reason it was sky. Now, often we can connect some part of it, like, oh, I saw Paw Patrol in the background yesterday.
Right.
And I remembered I used to watch it. So that's why I had that dream.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very dismissive. Once you figure out the waking life connection, you're just getting started.
Love it. And go and with Matt Damon, the other TikToker who talks about Matt
Yes.
Damon, similar
Yes.
things. Like, there's something to him that that person connected to, or their subconscious connected to, and it's the personality, right? That they're, or
Yes. What?
characteristics of Matt Damon.
Yeah. And you can ask the question, what am I exploring that Matt Damon has that I
Mhm.
don't think I have, or that I need in my life right now, or that I want to grow into? Is he more confident and I wish I had that, so I dreamt it so I could try it on? Is he sexy? Is he, and maybe you as the dreamer know a particular fun fact about Matt Damon that
Mhm.
you've always liked. That's why you've always had a special interest in him. So the dreams are yours to interpret.
Now let me
But
ask. Let me flip it. If somebody dreams of somebody they're not excited about, so Paw Patrol positive figure, Matt Damon positive figure. If somebody shows up in their dream that they are turned off by,
yeah,
similar interpretation, right?
it's a similar interpretation. It's a little bit trickier because our ego is going to be like, no,
Yeah. Please, God,
there's
no.
nothing about that person. I don't want to look. I'm terrified. Don't tell me.
Mhm.
Um, so dreams bring up our shadow stuff, the stuff we don't already know about ourselves. And we all know we have negative behaviors that are driving our lives that we aren't aware of, right? We indulge too much. We, are bringing these, relationships we don't want into our lives. It's because of the stuff that we're sending out unconsciously that we don't
Mhm.
know about. So when you dream that you are a negative figure, then you're stepping into owning that part of yourself that you have been avoiding admitting. So again, you would say, let's say I dreamt that I was a Disney villain.
Mhm. Which
Because,
to me is not a bad thing. I'm just kidding. No, go ahead. But
well, because I'm not going to I don't dare name an actual person that would be a negative figure because
right. That's right.
whatever. All right. So I'm going to step into the character of a Disney villain who I hated and was terrified of as a child. Okay.
Mhm.
So waking up having dreamt that I was that person, my literal mind comes online and goes, oh no, I'm terrible. Oh, something's awful, something's wrong. I would never do that. So my dream is trying to tell me. So we have to get away from being afraid of that. Instead, look with curiosity and go, what is it about that character that I'm so afraid of? What would be the worst thing that that person does that I would never, ever do? What would be the worst thing? And as you start to get curious, you're detaching from it a little bit so you can actually see some of that shadow work a little bit better and admit some things to yourself. Like, okay, I wouldn't actually, I don't know, what are the Disney villains? What do they do? I wouldn't actually
poison somebody.
I wouldn't actually poison somebody, but maybe some of the words that I said yesterday were a little bit toxic. So being able to look at your dreams and go, what is this trying to teach me about myself, allows you to go, okay, what's the shadow work that I probably need to admit to myself?
Well, and it's something that I've learned over time, that just face it instead of trying to avoid it, because again, your body's trying to tell you something. I say that with physicalities, with illnesses. Well, dreams are the same way. They're trying to tell you something. And so don't be afraid to explore it.
And it's never as bad once you name it. It's never as bad as you think it is. It's like when you see a horror movie and you haven't seen the monster yet, you've got a million images going through your mind about what this monster might actually be or look like. And then once you see the monster, you're like, oh, okay, now I can put all the other ideas away and this is all I'm dealing with.
Right.
It's easier.
I'm telling you, look, if you don't follow Pam on TikTok, you should. Sweet Georgia Pam is her handle on all social media. And look, if you are on TikTok, follow her. And also, well, and I'm on there too, Melissa Carter ATL. But again, I don't do dreams.
Melissa, give yourself some credit.
I don't do very much on TikTok. But what? You
don't do dreams yet. Listen, this is eventually going to be a good back and forth because you've already contributed some. So,
well, I'm telling you, you've taught me so much about dreams, and I'm fascinated by dreams, and I know everybody else is. And so, Sweet Georgia Pam is her handle, and just DM her. We would love to interpret your dreams here on the show. And you can leave comments again if you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, any of those, places. Why don't you let us know your dream? We'll let you know what it means. Until next time.
Sweet dreams.